Welcome to our special episode, The Journey That Changed My Life. Today we have a very special guest. She's a nutritionist, entrepreneur, mother, wife, and someone who has built an amazing life. Welcome, Viridiana. Thank you so much. I'm really happy to be here. And it's actually a little strange to talk about my life in 2038 because sometimes I still remember being 22 and wondering what my future was going to look like. So, Viridiana, who are you today? Well, today I'm 32 years old and I'm a nutritionist. I work at a public hospital, which is something I dream about for a long time. I really enjoy helping people improve their health and designing nutritional plans for different patients. I would describe myself as responsible, hardworking, friendly, and ambitious. I have always enjoyed learning new things and meeting new people. One of the biggest strengths is that when I really want something, I don't give up easily. Of course, I have weaknesses. Sometimes I try to do many things at the same time, and I can be a little impatient with myself. But I have learned that resting is also important. My motivations come from my family, my dreams, and the desire to build a life that makes me feel proud. Tell us about a normal day in your life. Well, my day usually starts very early. I wake up around 5 in the morning because I start working at the hospital at 6:30. I work here until 1:30 p.m. and I love my job because I get to see many patients, evaluate their needs and create nutrition plans for them. I also enjoy the work environment. After work, my schedule is more flexible. I have my own nutrition consultations. So many patients make appointments with me in the afternoons. I also work as a real estate agent, but I only take clients by appointment. Besides that, I own my own healthy restaurant. It is a place where people can create their own salads, bowls. They choose the base, the ingredients, the protein, and the dressing. I wanted to create something healthy but also fun and personalized. Um, I also have a functional training gym where I don't work there every day because I have employees who take care of the daily operations and I mainly supervise the business and make important decisions. I also love working out, so I go to the gym at night. And yes, my life is busy, but I really enjoy what I do. And what about your family? Well, my family is one of the most important parts of my life. I'm married, and my husband and I have a little girl named Elisa. Right now, I'm expecting our second baby, a little boy named Santiago. My husband and I try to support each other. Sometimes he takes care of Elisa while I work, and sometimes I do the same for him. We have learned that communication is very important when you are building a family together. So, yeah. On weekends, I try not to work. Saturdays and Sundays are mostly for resting, spending time with my family, visiting my parents, and enjoying my life. On Sundays, I also like spending time with God, being grateful for everything I have, and organizing myself for the following week. Your life sounds amazing, but I imagine it wasn't always easy. How did you get here? Definitely, it wasn't easy. During my 20s, I studied, worked, and tried to discover who I really wanted to become. I had many sleepless nights and many early mornings. There were moments when I felt tired and questioned whether all my effort was worth it. But I kept going. I graduated, started gaining professional experience, and eventually I got the opportunity to work in a hospital. That experience helped me realize that working in nutrition was exactly what I wanted. I also learned about business and realized that I didn't want to have only one source of income. I wanted to create different projects related to things I love, which are nutrition, workouts, and stuff. If I manage my time well, I feel less stressed. If I continue learning, I will always have more opportunities. And if I had unlimited money, I would create programs to help people who cannot afford professional nutrition services, which I consider is very important in our health. I also made many mistakes along the way. If I had given up when things become difficult, I wouldn't have the life I have today. And sometimes I think about the opportunities I didn't take. If I had accepted some opportunities earlier, I might be doing completely different things today. Yeah. What did you accomplish during your 20s? My 20s were probably one of the most important stages in my life because I travel a lot. I visited Brazil, the United States, Las Vegas, New York, and different places in Europe. I even traveled to Europe to celebrate my sister's birthday. I also lived alone for a few years from about 25 to 29, and that taught me how to be independent and responsible. I bought my first car with my own money, and eventually I bought my own apartment. I also met different people, had different relationships, and made many friends. Not every relationship lasted, but every person taught me something. I learned that growing up doesn't mean having everything figured out, but it means learning from every experience. If I could back to my 20s, I would change uh, some things. Maybe, I don't know, I wish I had worried less about what other people thought about me. I wish I had trust more in myself, and I don't know, if only I had understood earlier that not everything has to happen immediately, I would have enjoyed some moments more. So, finally, if you could send a message of a younger Viridiana watching this video, what would you tell her? Don't be afraid of the future. You don't need to have everything figured out right now. Keep studying, keep working, keep learning, travel when you can, spend time with your family, take care of your health, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. Some things will not happen exactly as you planned, but that doesn't mean they will turn out badly. Trust yourself, and most important, enjoy the journey. Thank you for watching.